Now, thank you. A few years before he recorded that song, there was a couple of Jewish songwriters, and they loved rhythm and blues. They were called Lieber and Stroller, and they wrote a song for a big blues artist at the time. Her name was Big Mama Thornton. So, Big Mama, they take the song to her, and she was a tough woman, this one, and she just looked at them and said, "Okay, I'll do your song for you." That was about as good as you can get from Big Mama. She sold 1 million copies of it, but most white people in America had never heard the song, mainly because it was only played on black radio. Now, if you were listening to white radio, and there was a song about our canine friends, it would have been like this. How much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? Oh, I do hope that doggy's for sale. So Elvis Presley records the Big Mama Thornton song. Now, what I'm going to do right now is do the song. First, I'll do the 2 verses of the Big Mama Thornton song. Then I'll do the 2 verses of the Elvis Presley song. If you actually listen to the song, it's only got 2 verses in it. So I'm only going to do them once each. So Big Mama first and Elvis Presley second. You ain't nothing but a hound dog creeping round my door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog creeping round my door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't feeding you no more. You told me you was high class, I could see through that. You told me you was high class, but I could see through that. Now I know, Daddy, you ain't no real cool cat. Crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. You told me you was high class, but that was just a lie. You told me you was high class, but that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit, you ain't no friend of mine. As you may have noticed, in the original Big Mama Thornton song, there was no mention of rabbits. Somehow it got into the next one. Now, as a little footnote to this story, I was watching a video on Frank Sinatra, and it was done in about 1968. And the interviewer says to Frank, Frank, a lot of people get incredibly nostalgic about your old songs you did in the 30s and 40s. Then he chuckles. Do you think people will get nostalgic about you ain't nothing but a hound dog? And Frank just shakes his head and says, oh, no. Little did Frank know.